Very nice win for number 1, Boundless Love, a 3-year-old son of Master of My Fate. Was bred by Bruce Campbell and owned by Greg Borst and Gina Goldsmith. And the more this horse drifted, the more I thought he had a better chance. And he seemed to ease in the market all the while, but he looked to be the right horse in this race. He's got some cracking form.
Look, and he's a very good-looking individual. I just thought settling's been a big problem with him. He really does over-race. This is the first time that he actually then settled a little bit, and he won a very nice race. I thought Louis was clever. He went for the inside run, and we had to, be one off, and he still dug down, and I still think he could go further if we just start getting him to settle a little bit better. I saw he had his tongue fiddling around over the bit, and those are all things that we need to just figure out, and I'm sure he's a horse that comes out with the right rating. He could win again.
Yeah, at one point it looked like he was trying to give JP a bit of a hard time, but I think the horse in front went a nice pace, so he was able to settle in there and not actually get into trouble. So it was a nice win.
Very lucky that happened, and I hope I don't do that for this team in the Hollywoodbets Durbanville.
Greg doesn't mind if you do.
No. I see it going down to if 18 runs, and we go, it could be I might be up against my own team.
So you've actually posed that question to me now. When is that decision going to be made?
Look, it's a very hard decision. It's one that will be made. There's a split decision a little bit. Obviously, the running of the race is the roughest race in the country, and that is where our concern is pretty much based, is that it's a very, very rough race. And everything's down to, so we're getting closer.
Do you need a casting vote?
No.
Greg's happy to step in.
Yeah. Look, it's always what's best for the horse and then the punter. So you always have faith in that we'll make the right decision.
We're looking forward to it. Well done.
Look forward to it. Thanks.
Greg, come and join us. Nice winner, and obviously this horse has been knocking on the door, and he gets it right today.
Yeah, it was very impressive. I wasn't as confident as perhaps the betting public was, but it's really nice to see him put it all together. And as Justin said, he didn't have it all his own way, and if he can just work on some of those other things, hopefully there's more to come.
Well, he had a nice race because back in second was Charlie Bucket, so a nice one too.
A nice one too. I think there's more to come from Charlie Bucket. So for those that are asking if we will sell the horse, I think the answer is an absolutely firm no.
As he ran second, I knew that.
So very pleased with him. Paddy was very pleased with him, and it was for us to get 1 and 2 in that race is great. I mean, I think the commentary team was saying it probably wasn't the strongest field, and we acknowledge that. But that said, I think both Boundless Love and Charlie Bucket showed us enough to think there's more to come from them.
100%. Quick question on the July. Obviously, you must be super excited. Every time you walk through the airport, you see your colours on the wall with the Hollywoodbets advertising. That horse ran a cracker last time out.
We were thrilled with him, and I think everybody knows that he wasn't tuned for that race. That was his first race back, and Ozzy, you'll remind me, 120, 130, 140 days or something like that. And he's come on brilliantly since that run. Obviously, he's got it all to do at the weights. And personally, I would hope that 8 on 18 runs, because it's, I think, probably the best horse in the country, and everyone would love to see it. Obviously, personally, all of us would hope that we don't have to run against such a fantastic horse. But as Justin said, I know Nick will make the call that's the right call for the horse. Soon. I mean, it have no choice. It will be soon. So, but we are very excited. We obviously have another run in that race, hopefully, which will be Native Ruler. So we'll have 2 in that race. But obviously, Oriental is a horse that is very near and dear to our hearts, and I think he's going to give a great account of himself.
And there's a whole lot of breeders that are very much looking forward to watching him run there as well. And think of the retirement he's going to get after July. Such a reward. Absolutely.
And by the way, the breeders who were so tremendously supportive of the syndication of the horse have been rewarded already with his second place in the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. It's a very healthy stake check, which is thus meant that he will, they're in the money already, certainly as it relates to the keep until he goes to stake. So, all exciting. Very exciting.
Fantastic, and well done on this win.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it, Nozzy.
Excellent stuff. Well done to Greg Borst and to Gina. A nice 1-2 here in this race, and obviously so much to look forward to with the Hollywoodbets Durbanville coming up soon.
JP van der Merwe has joined me. JP, Boundless Love, just chatting off air. He says he's been a bit tricky. He settled a bit better today.
Yes, I mean, he's been a bit difficult. His work back home is always nice and good, but just that race has been a little bit disappointing, a little bit inconsistent. But we had earmuffs on him just to calm him down a bit, but then it felt like he wasn't giving me 100%. So today we took the earmuffs off. We had a nice draw, and he won a good race for us.
Yeah, and obviously the other horse you could have ridden was Charlie Bucket. You were just saying off air also, and maybe a horse to follow because you could have just needed the run.
Yes, I mean, he's first run off the gelding, Charlie, and I think he'll also just get better and better. I'm very happy with both of the horses, and I think they can just improve.
JP, life was made easy, draw one, so yeah, well done.
Yes, and with the barrier, makes things much easier.
Well done to you, and obviously Winks, your sponsor.
Yes, well done to the alternate team and my sponsor. And Mr. Boards, Gina, big thank you, well done. And my sponsor, Winks, big thank you, well done.
Well done, JP. Hopefully we'll chat to you a bit later. It's JP van der Merwe who rode Boundless Love. And as he said, maybe you want to follow for next time. It is Charlie Bucket that will improve from gelding. We're going to go to the replay.